Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Franchon Crews-Dezurn, 173 centimeters tall, with a reach of 183. And in this corner, it's Claressa Shields. She's 5'8", with a reach of 68.1 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
The heavy-hitting diva fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. She brings plenty of swag, plenty of glam to the ring, and of course, plenty of leather, too. Claressa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game, and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA.
Pure bad blood.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, here is the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, introducing Franchon Crews-Dezurn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Flint, Michigan, she is a 3-division, undisputed champion of the world, Claressa Shields.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot by her. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Just misses with that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunches are the best.
Good counter shot by her. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say I can't take it anymore? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you get...
I need you to win this round. Get your mind back.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
perfect counter lands. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
She blocks the hook. Good counter punch. Perfect counter shot. There's a body shot, and that one looked like it hurt. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Are you doing? You've done all of your... To load up, don't be looking out there for one shot at a time. Set her up. So I need you to get back.
The bell rings and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's that counter shot. So much firepower here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Do you believe this? Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Punch, counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
She scores that counter. That counter shot lands. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Better than that. Let's go out there. But you were still landing those power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She catches and counters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab just got blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Claressa Shields is in trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Throw it from your mind and what you want to do. Good work. You were thinking all the way through.
And there's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny. Oh my God, Johnny! Crews-Dezurn's foundation is gone. Is she headed down? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. The exchange, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crews-Dezurn in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. I wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Great work. I love that. I love what you're doing. Back in the fight. You're much better than this girl. You're much better. So that's it. Just start sticking.
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Do you believe what we're seeing? That jab doesn't score. Catch and shoot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab won't score. She got clipped by that counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Down goes Claressa Shields. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.